So we had a bit of drama. Yeah, we have had really, really heavy rain though. I can't do it. This is our first job on our own, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yay!
Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So we had a bit of drama the last couple of weeks. One thing that I wasn't expecting to be worried about was the van throughout doing a house renovation. So basically what happened is we went to the cinema to celebrate the first big project being complete, and we decided to take the van and went to the cinema, really enjoyed the film, and then basically when we then went to drive the van away to go home, it wouldn't start. At that point we were just like, well, you know what, we're stuck here, but at least we're in a camper van, we have our home with us. We had Bruce with us, like it wasn't a problem, so we just thought, right, let's go to sleep and we'll sort it in the morning. We've got breakdown cover, so in the morning we phoned them up. We just had the tow truck the tow truck came out. Then it was basically a mission to try and find a garage. He'd already phoned a few garages up already, and none of the ones that he would normally go to had any availability. So we were like, right, there's a campsite. Thankfully the campsite was, I mean, it was like a 1-minute walk. It was quite funny, like all the effort to get it on the tow truck, to then get it off, to put it, like to take it to a campsite that was like, I don't know, a 30-second drive. So then we call up a few more garages. I think we're on our seventh garage by the time he's like, I don't have time right now, but I might be able to check it out just to see what's wrong with it. So feel free to bring it and keep it in the yard and I'll see what I can do. So we got this glimmer of hope and we thought, right, it's better to be there than us just being sat in this campsite not knowing when we're like going to see anyone. So we take it to the garage and then it's a matter of, okay, do we stay in the camper van or do we book an Airbnb? We ended up looking for an Airbnb that was half an hour away, and we thought, you know what, let's just make the most out of a bad situation and book a place to stay. And actually it'll be really nice to have a break from being like living in such a small space, and be nice to have running water, electric, you know, the nice necessities of life. Thankfully, he managed to actually diagnose it that day. Basically, we got a new sensor and they cleaned it all out, and it seems to be absolutely fine now.
Another reason we're absolutely loving being back in the van is today's sponsor of this video, Suri. Because we're still living in the van whilst doing the house build, we've got very limited space. So when they reached out and said they wanted to partner with us, we were dying to get the toothbrushes. We did originally have bamboo toothbrushes, and they were being kept in one of those cup style things at the side of the sink, and they were getting really horrible at the bottom. They're designed with the aluminium body, just makes it look really slick and it keeps it all clean for you. And I was really apprehensive about getting an electronic toothbrush because I know that the heads, when they're finished with their life, they just get thrown away and go to landfill. But these are actually made from plant-based materials. So if you send these back to Suri for free in the post, they will recycle those. I'm useless at keeping time as well, so the really good feature of this is that it gives you a reminder every 30 seconds to move on to the next bit of your teeth, and it has a total timer as well of 2 minutes, so that you have no excuses for brushing your teeth for the right amount of time. It has over a month of battery life. It comes with a charger, and it also comes with this slick looking UV cleaner. So this is also great for when we want to go back to the UK and visit family. We can pop our toothbrushes in here. It not only cleans it, it keeps it all organised for us when we're travelling. Another great thing about having these in the van is it comes with these mirror holders here. Obviously we don't have a mirror in this van, so we've tried to incorporate into the design of the wood. and it's great because when you're driving around it holds them in place and you don't have to worry about them moving around in the back. It keeps the sink area really neat and tidy, and we don't have those horrible end of our toothbrushes anymore because they're stored up there out of the way. If you are interested in getting your own Suri toothbrush, we've got a discount code that we'll put up on the screen, and we'll put the link in the description below. Thanks Suri for partnering with us on this video.
So what I'm going to be doing today is just a bit of clear up really. There's loads of rushes that could do with getting dug up, and I think I'm just going to do that. It keeps hailing every so often, so I keep having to run inside or just shelter when the hail comes. This is the area where the rushes are, and I just wanted to clear this space because this is basically our back garden at the moment, and we want a space, especially with summer coming up, where we can just go and eat lunch, read our books and just chill out. So it was, yeah, really satisfying to do this, and some of these rushes were determined to stay in the ground, but hopefully they don't come back again. We've got quality control, finished tutoring, come to see my work.
Very nice. What am I looking at? You've been digging holes?
Yeah, these guys. Like it?
Yeah. It's good!
Now George is here, we are going to do a really exciting job. So the French drains are doing a really great job of getting all the water away from the cottage, but all the water that's coming down onto the roof is making like just the outside of the cottage still really wet. So we're going to do that so we can divert the water away, and then hopefully it can fully dry out. Team guttering, let's go. Also, I don't think that, have we said about the caravan going here?
Oh no, and people want to see the stone as well at
Oh
the end.
yeah. Yeah, so the stone is at the end there, and we're thinking the caravan will go here, which the caravan would have been really helpful when we broke down because we would have had somewhere to stay. But we just wanted to get, we just wanted to get the all the drainage and stuff sorted before we had anything else here, because it's just nice, like, for James to have worked from a clean slate really, rather than having to like manoeuvre around vehicles. So yeah, we'll get the caravan here. And oh yeah, it is coming through a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
that's just the soil running off onto the stone.
Yeah, maybe we'll.
We might have to put another drain in down this bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we have had really, really heavy rain though. But yeah, it'll be really cool to get the once we get the caravan here. It will be a place for George's dad and his brother to stay when they come and help on the cottage. And it'll also be nice for us to have a extra space as well, because we both work online, and at the moment I make sure that I don't have any meetings when George is tutoring, which works out okay. Like, my work are really great about that, but it would just be nice to have that, like, that bit more space. And here's all the stone ready to be reused for something else.
Oh, it looks nice and clean now the rain's been on it. And
Yeah, it does.
shows how much there actually is.
My goodness, yeah, there's loads. Loads and loads. Now back to what we're actually supposed to be doing. So there was already some clips there, and we wondered if we could reuse those. And at first it looked okay, but then we realised it was like bowing in the middle. So we realised we'd have to take them all off, and we did buy clips, so we just have to put all of those back on. But it was shortly after this that we couldn't find our screws, which is super annoying when you're ready to start a job. We just thought they were in a bag in the van and we couldn't find them. We found the screws! The mission is on! How do you do it? I can't do it. Oh, nice. Last one done. Now time for the new ones. And the reason why this is so important is you can see here. So this is water that's just sitting because it's just coming down from the roof when it rains and just sat there. So that's why this is a very important mission. Pop the first one in. We think it's sloping the right way. It should be anyway.
We'll find out when there's loads of water at this end.
Yeah. I've brought the boss to come and check on proceedings. Bruce is chief inspector today. Who knew he knew so much about guttering? But we'll see what he thinks. What do you think then, Bruce? Chief Inspector approves and he's got a stick for the ride home. Come on then, Bruce. Come on, good boy. Off he goes. He is obsessed with sticks, so where there's a stick, there's a Bruce.
We had a bit of a problem with this bit here. I'll just show you now. So this bit here was poking out and it wouldn't fit the guttering in because of how much it's pushing out. So what I've done is I've just took this little notch out there so the water will still be able to run down the middle bit, but when I slot that in it won't push out and get stuck in. So hopefully that works.
On to the last one now.
What did I say, 20?
Yeah. Nice. This is our first job on our own, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like the kids have been left to their own devices now.
Yeah.
Now James is gone.
Right. These can be screwed on as well, but
Oh, can they?
yeah. Just gotta get the notch in the right place.
Yeah.
The moment of truth.
Yay! It's good. Looks like it's worked. Oh no, is that okay that it's...
No,
Oops.
it is on it, I think.
Can we just move that one over a bit?
There you go.
He's running. He's gone to get some water to test to make sure that it's sloping, because we may as well test it now before we get it all in, because we're not sure, but we'll see. Right, are we going to get wet? Hopefully.
It's actually going, is it? Oh, it's close. It's not here yet. Where's it at? No, it's coming, I think. It needs a bit more. I think it just needs more water. It's coming, slowly. It does, I think it just needs a bit more of a slope on it. Yeah.
I feel like I can see something.
It should be there now.
Oh yeah, it's here. Wow! Wow! Gosh, first I was really excited with drainage, now I'm really excited about guttering. That looks good.
I'm guessing that's enough of a slope.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be. Turns out that the maths genius is still a maths genius. We bought 12 metres worth of guttering and it's 12 metres, so who'd have thought we don't have to cut it? It just fits.
Who'd have thought we got the measurement right?
Oh, nice. It's perfect.
Where does it go up to? Oh, there.
We ended up just moving the 3 over there just down a bit, because we looked at, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but we looked at like where you can see the end of the roof, so you can't see it at all there, and then you start to see it, and then it gets like you can see more and more of it. So we think that'll work, and then we're just going to put this downpipe on
and run it into the drain there.
Yeah, and run it into one of the French drains. Where is it, the drain?
It's here, on the right.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah.
Like this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so because this is drainage stone. Yeah, so it runs all the way round. Gosh, forgotten already. So we've just put the downpipe on and use this jerry can that we found in the ground, and then it goes across. Oh, camera work. It goes across there, and that is where the French drains are. So yeah, nice. And also it is 6 o'clock and the sun is still shining, and it is still really bright and light outside. So so nice. The days are getting longer again.
So eventually we're looking to get one of those IBC tanks, and the 2 gutters will feed into that for now so that we can have water, and then we're going to hook it up to a filtration system so that we can use it whilst we're in the van, instead of having to fill up a local tap and stuff like that.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier, won't it?
Yeah. Morning everybody. I'm just hiding in the back of the car at the moment because it is pretty windy this morning, and I don't know whether you'll be able to hear me properly. But before I start what I was going to do today, I was just going to mention last week we had a bit of a scare with the VRT, so importing the van into Ireland, and I was thinking whilst we were going through it, if anyone wants a video or just some information on our experience with it and how we've gone about it, the bits that we've done right and the bits that we've done wrong, then let us know, because we tried finding videos like that and before we started moving to Ireland, just to see how it went, and there was limited information out there. So yeah, it might be helpful for people, so let us know if you would like that. My job for this morning is I'm going to start chopping up some wood. So I've got my little log there, stump, whatever you call it, and I'm going to try and start chopping up some wood. I've never done it before, so if I'm doing anything wrong or I'm not got the technique right, then please let me know, and I'll see if I can take that advice on. Here we go. And yeah, I know we don't have anywhere to store it yet, but I am working on it, so don't worry. Not too bad for a first try, but it is tiring work.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Right, come in.
Have I got everything?
Yeah. You hold it like that, and then you roll that up, grab hold of that handle.
Should I do a test?
Yeah. your hand to the end. Hold it like that. Yeah.
But like, drop it.
Yeah, but then
I'm ready.
here's your victim. You want to hit it there.
Okay, watch out.
To get it out, yeah. So you can have to hit it
Oh gosh.
again in that spot.
Okay. Wait.
Come down with, yeah.
Yay! We did it!
So I've just completed the other side of the guttering, and before I show you, you might notice something different about me. I've got a t-shirt on, which is crazy. I think it's like going to be 17 degrees today, so hopefully this isn't the teaser that we got last time and then it just turned again, so hopefully that storm was the last one. But I'll just show you what I've managed to do. So I didn't think I would be able to get it over that section there. I'm not sure whether it's raised up too much for it to go down, but basically I've got it all the way from this end all the way down to that end on a slope, hopefully enough of a slope, and then the same thing here on the other side. It's just going to run off. I did need one of those connectors. I've only got one of those in the middle, so what I'm going to do is use my trusty gaffer tape and make sure that it goes off into the drain, which then drains off into the field, which will eventually have a drain in it. A pretty good job, I think. Hopefully it works. But yeah, the weather's helped, and hopefully we'll get, I never thought I would say this, hopefully we get a little bit of rain so I can see it working, if it is working or not. Because funnily enough, as soon as we did the other side, there was absolutely no rain for like 2 days, which is been unheard of since we got here. So yeah, that's the guttering done then, and then we'll just have to see. So thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe. Turn the notifications on if you want to. That'll let you know when we post anything on YouTube, and give us a hype as well. That'll be a real help. One more thing before I sign off. The roof is obviously rusting, so this bit here got a bit of rust on it, and I just wanted to ask a question. If we do start harvesting rainwater from that roof for now, before we get a new one, and we get filters and everything, will that actually be safe to drink or not? Because I know rust is not a good thing to get inside your body, so let me know what you think. We're going to have a filtration system with the IBC tanks, hopefully, eventually, if I can figure out how to do it. So yeah, let me know in the comments. And don't forget about that Suri link in the description of this video. Yeah, thanks for watching again, and see you in the next one.